Daniel and the lion's den faith that would not bow. Based on Daniel 6, some faith is loud, some faith is public, but the greatest faith is the faith that stands firm when no one is watching. This is the story of a man who refused to compromise. This is the story of Daniel, a stranger in a foreign land. Daniel was taken captive from Jerusalem and carried into the great empire of Babylon. He was young, far from home, surrounded by foreign gods and powerful kings. Yet one thing never changed: his devotion to the one true God. God blessed Daniel with wisdom, understanding, and favor. Soon, he rose higher and higher in the kingdom, until he became one of the king's top officials. But success made others jealous, and jealousy always looks for a way to destroy the evil plot. The other officials searched for flaws in Daniel's life. They watched him closely. They listened carefully. They followed his footsteps, but they found nothing. No corruption, no dishonesty, no disloyalty. Finally, one of them said, "Official, we will never find any charge against Daniel unless it concerns the law of his God." So they created a trap. They went to King Darius and said, "O king, live forever. Issue a decree that for 30 days no one may pray to any god or man except you. Anyone who disobeys must be thrown into the lion's den." The king, pleased by the honor, signed the decree, and the trap was set. The prayer that would not stop. When Daniel heard about the new law, he did not panic. He did not hide. He did not compromise. He went to his room, opened his window toward Jerusalem, knelt down, and prayed, just as he always had, 3 times a day, thanking God, trusting God, calling upon God. And the officials caught him. They rushed to the king. "O king, Daniel has broken your law. He is praying to his God." The king was distressed. He loved Daniel. He tried all day to find a way to rescue him. But the law of the Medes and Persians could not be changed. So at sunset, Daniel was arrested. Into the den, guards led Daniel to the mouth of a dark pit. Inside, hungry lions paced and growled. The smell of death filled the air. The king spoke with trembling voice. "King Darius, may your God, whom you serve continually, rescue you." A heavy stone was rolled across the entrance. The king sealed it with his signet ring, and Daniel was left alone with the lions. That night, the king could not eat, he could not sleep. He refused entertainment. All night long, he worried, a miracle in the dark. Inside the den, God was at work. The Bible tells us, God sent his angel and shut the mouths of the lions. The creatures lay calm, their jaws locked, their hunger silenced. Daniel sat safely. Throughout the night, not a scratch, not a wound, not a single mark of harm, because God honors faith. The morning shout, at first light, King Darius rushed to the den. With anxious voice, he cried, "King Daniel, servant of the living God, has your God been able to rescue you?" From deep within the pit came a calm and joyful voice. "Daniel, O king, live forever. My God sent his angel, and he shut the lions' mouths. They have not hurt me, because I was found innocent before him." The king rejoiced. Daniel was lifted out, and everyone saw no injury, no wound, no harm. God is glorified. The king then commanded that the men who falsely accused Daniel be thrown into the den, and he issued a new decree across the entire kingdom, King, proclaiming, "I decree that in all my royal dominion, people must tremble and fear before the God of Daniel, for he is the living God, and his kingdom shall never be destroyed." And Daniel, under the reign of King Darius. Final message, stand firm. Daniel teaches us, when pressure comes, pray. When fear rises, trust. When compromise seems easy, stand firm, because the same God who shut the mouths of lions is still alive today, and he still honors unshakable faith. Subscribe and share.